I need to move on to royal news now, Tom, because breaking tonight, the Daily Telegraph has revealed that the King will conveniently miss the Duke of Sussex's return to London next week as he plans to go hiking on his own in Transylvania. So rather than remain in the UK to meet Harry, the King will jet off for a 5-day solo trip to Romania. It comes, of course, after Harry's return for the coronation was only a 24-hour flying visit. This is a huge week for Prince Harry because in just 7 days' time, he's expected to make this historic appearance in a British courtroom, becoming the first royal to give evidence in person since the 19th century. So this isn't the case against the Daily Mail. But Tom, look, I know Charles tends to go away, but it feels very convenient that he's just not going to be in the country again. He doesn't want to see Harry, does he?
But he doesn't want to see Harry. He actually does go every year to Romania, and he goes with a couple of friends. He's got a house there. But what's particularly important about this is that this is Harry's moment of triumph, he thinks. He doesn't realise, really, that he's walking into a lion's den, because the key witness is Gavin Burrows, the private detective who gave them a statement saying that he'd not only hacked, but bugged the landlines and broke into houses, as Hugh Grant said the other day. But Burrows has given a statement saying the exact opposite. So he's really walking into a minefield, and he's going to do himself enormous damage. But he's been so badly advised and so conceited about his importance as a white charger against the media. And one looks forward, in fact, to the downfall, because it's time that this whole circus came to an end.
So you think he has to lose the case to realise? Because, of course, there's about 5 of them going on.
Well, there are a lot of cases, and what's more important, a lot of money. I mean, one lawyer estimated he'd be down for 20 million.
I mean, this could be incredibly embarrassing for him next Tuesday, though, Tom, because in a courtroom, he has no control over what he's going to be asked. We know all of those interviews he did, Tom, they are his best mates asking him questions. Oprah Winfrey, Tom Bradby, Anderson Cooper, these are the people he hangs out with. All of a sudden, he has to face up against a lawyer who is going to try and discredit him.
And also demand he tells the truth.
Yeah.
And the problem...
Which he's not good at.
Yeah, exactly. And more to the problem, he can't make anything up.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's got the evidence to show that the Daily Mirror actually did hack him. That is his problem.
And yet again, we expect him to be totally alone doing this. He's not going to be supported by Meghan, is he?
No.
Which again feels very weird. It's like he just feels deeply unhappy, Tom, at the moment, as he...
Well, I know you think that, but I have the feeling that he actually has deluded himself that he is happy, and that the denouement, the collapse is yet to come. He's still on a high. It could be really awful for him next week. But the trouble really is that if it's bad for him, it's bad for the royal family too. It doesn't reflect well on his father or the rest, and that is the tragedy of all this.
Well, Tom Bell, you'll be with us, of course, next Tuesday for our special coverage of Prince Harry's day in court. It's going to be extraordinary. Thank you so much, Tom.